Meantime, due to new emergency procedures under the Trump administration, the Department of Interior said it's going to fast-track the environmental review of the Velvet Wood project.
Yeah, the project, a new uranium mine in San Juan County, would be built on top of an old mine that closed about 40 years ago. ABC4's Yunsun Kim talked with those for and against this move.
As the federal government looks to speed up building a uranium mine in Utah's San Juan County, some local environmentalists are concerned. The Bureau of Land Management only has 2 weeks to go through the entire environmental review. How long does these environmental impact studies usually take? And is 2 weeks enough?
Well, no. I mean, they did an environmental assessment of the La Salle mines, which is in the northern part of San Juan County, and that took a couple of years.
What it amounts to is completely cutting out tribal consultation, completely cutting out any possibility for real public comment, completely cutting out any possibility for any true review.
This new plan is called Velvet Wood Project. Experts are worried that this is going to contaminate nearby waters and air with radioactive waste.
It is worth noting that all of the water that comes out of this valley is upstream of the Colorado River. So it does eventually flow via a lot of tributaries into the Colorado River, and along the way, a lot of people use that water.
They say the impact may last for years.
The impacts to the waterways will be long-standing. Just the presence of the waste rock piles forever will not only impact humans who come into contact with the old mine site, but it will also impact the animals.
Anfield Energy, the company leading the project, seems happy to move forward. In a written statement, the CEO of Anfield Energy said, "We are very pleased that Velvet Wood has been selected for expedited permitting. Hundreds of abandoned mines are already scattered across the state and are continuing to contaminate Utah's lands, according to experts."
You end up with all these scars across the landscape, and no one has any incentive to clean them up, and they become a burden on local communities. They become a burden for the American taxpayer.
They worry that this hasty move will scar Utah's lands for decades to come. Yunsun Kim, ABC4 News.